This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Alexandra Carter. President Donald Trump expected to meet with his national security team this afternoon to discuss the next steps on Ukraine. CBS's Natalie Brand has the latest on the fallout.
Days after the Oval Office clash, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky signaled he believes the relationship can be saved, saying it's bigger than one moment.
It's really confounding to us why we had kind of such hostility coming into the room.
Administration officials are echoing President Trump's Friday comments about what's needed to restart talks with Ukraine.
He's got to say, I want to make peace. He doesn't have to stand there and say about Putin this, Putin that, all negative things.
While Zelensky left the White House Friday without signing the Earth Minerals deal, the Trump administration hasn't completely closed the door on an agreement.
We have to see if President Zelensky wants to proceed. What's the use in having an economic agreement that's going to be rendered moot if he wants the fighting to continue?
European leaders welcomed Zelensky this weekend at a summit to talk about Ukraine's defense and outlined what they believe are steps toward peace, including continued military aid to Ukraine and economic pressure on Russia. Peace talks that must include Ukraine and arming Ukraine to deter future invasion. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said he also spoke to President Trump on Saturday.
Let me be clear. We agree with the president on the urgent need for a durable peace.
Starmer said he, Zelensky, and French President Emmanuel Macron have agreed to work on a plan to stop fighting and then take it to the United States. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
And President Trump will deliver his address to Congress tomorrow. Many will be listening for any mention of Medicaid and Medicare cuts. Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin was on MSNBC earlier and weighed in.
Will devastate critical access hospitals in rural areas. Nursing homes will have to close. Remember that 8 million seniors depend on Medicaid, especially when they need skilled nursing care.
Senator Baldwin plans to send a powerful message at tomorrow's presidential address. She says she'll bring a woman with breast cancer with her who's terrified of possible Medicaid cuts under Trump's proposed budget. Tim Walz may run for president in 2028. He hinted about a run on the podcast The New Yorker Radio Hour. Walz said, quote, "If I think I could offer something, I would certainly consider that," end quote. In recent weeks, the Minnesota governor has hit out at President Trump in a series of posts on social media. Happening now, a state of emergency issued in South Carolina. Over 163 fires are burning there, with more than 5,400 acres burned. Hundreds of first responders also fighting the flames from the ground and the air. The Red Cross is on scene helping those who are displaced.
It's been surreal. I mean, they keep popping up, these little things do, and you don't know if they're going to come and get to your house or the next neighbor's house.
In Georgia, 137 wildfires broke out over the weekend. 2,300 acres were lost there. That is nearly the size of 2,000 football fields.
We have some warmer temperatures on the way, but it's definitely going to feel a little bit gloomy out there. Not really going to have that sun shining on us, but it will be warmer out there than we were this weekend, finally getting back above that normal. We have a warm front moving through right now that's bringing that southerly flow to warm us up today. It's also bringing those light scattered showers throughout the area, just passed through Black River Falls in the last hour or so. Very light showers, but it is definitely a taste of what's to come as we move into tomorrow and through tonight. Here's a look at the rest of your afternoon, though. A high of 54 in La Crosse, slowly getting back into the 50s this afternoon. A light breeze, though, out of the south around 12 miles an hour at the strongest point, and we'll have continued cloud coverage moving in later today. Could see that sun poking out a little bit in the early afternoon hours, but we'll definitely have mostly cloudy conditions moving in tonight ahead of a lot of rain that we have coming for the overnight period and for most of the day tomorrow. Here's a look at the high temperatures across the area. Again, 54 in La Crosse, 50 in Eau Claire. Most of the area really flirting with 50s, or at least getting into the upper 50s like some of our more southern counties. 58 for that high in Prairie du Chien, so definitely warming up, but it's not going to last forever. There is a winter storm watch issued for portions of our area starting tomorrow evening, lasting through Wednesday afternoon. I'll break down all the details on this very strong system that we have coming up in my full forecast.
Thank you, Nicole. We'll see you later. Meanwhile, an Eau Claire man faces arraignment this afternoon for a homicide case. 52-year-old Shane Helmbrecht is accused of killing his neighbor. Initially found incompetent to stand trial, he was placed in a mental health facility. Helmbrecht later fled from Matoma halfway house and was captured in Mexico. Now deemed competent, he faces first-degree intentional homicide charges. Set to appear in court at 1:30 in Eau Claire County. A former Assumption Catholic school coach will be sentenced today for secretly photographing students. 34-year-old Seth Milkey pleaded guilty in December to 5 counts of capturing intimate representations as part of a plea deal. 5 additional counts were dropped. Prosecutors say he used a spy camera hidden in his bathroom to record students. He remains free on a $25,000 signature bond. Sentencing set for 2 p.m. today in Wood County Court. Western Technical College is waiving application fees this month, the school dropping its standard $30 application fee throughout March as part of a special application drive.
Always come in if you're having questions and even you're not sure that you want to apply. You do not have to have any affiliation. You can walk through our doors and our admissions coaches will chat with you about if there's something at Western or what your next steps might be in life.
Western also hosting several events to showcase different programs at the school. The first is next Monday from 4 to 6 at Western's Tomah location. Instructors will be there to discuss career options and admission requirements. Some diverted traffic in La Crosse today. Caledonia Street is closed for water service repairs. The closure is between Clinton and St. Paul Streets, expected to be completed and reopened later today. La Crosse may hold on to the former fire station on Monitor Street a bit longer at least. The fire department using it for storage and wants to keep using it until renovations on Station 3 are done. The city could take the old building off the surplus list this week. Last year, the Common Council turned down a $325,000 offer for the Monitor Street building. Later today, the La Crosse Area Chamber of Commerce will celebrate local achievements. The annual meeting, sponsored by News 8 Now, will honor community members' dedication to the area. Paul Mueller will receive the Community Impact Award for his leadership in building the new Mayo Clinic extension. Deb Stangl will be honored as Volunteer of the Year.
If I can help other people, then it's more or as meaningful to me as a successful business.
My name is on the award, but to me it represents so many other people to whom I'm very grateful for having the opportunity to work and live in La Crosse.
The meeting starts at 5:30 tonight at the La Crosse Center. Still to come for us at noon, why an announcement by President Trump rose the value of cryptocurrency, and see how you can get a free donut at Krispy Kreme after the break.
Brad Schimmel wants to take us back to an abortion ban from 1849, back to a ban with no exceptions, not for rape or even health of the mother. Brad Schimmel, too extreme for women, too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Dreaming of a career but worried about time and cost? At CVTC, we make it easy. With low tuition costs and a wide variety of programs to choose from, we'll get you job ready in just 1 to 2 years. You'll graduate with minimal debt and find a career you love with competitive starting salaries. Dive into your future today with affordable, fast, and rewarding programs at CVTC. Visit cvtc.edu to learn more.
A 7-year-old girl attends a birthday party at a local swimming pool. She's sexually assaulted by a repeat child molester. The monster faces 100 years in prison, but Judge Susan Crawford let him off with just 4. That was Crawford's choice. Now he's back on the street, walking distance from a school. And Judge Crawford, she wants a promotion. Susan Crawford, dangerous decisions, wrong for Wisconsin.
At Benedictine Living Community La Crosse, we can be a resource for you. We'll guide you every step of the way. I love working at Benedictine Living Community because it's all about you and what you specifically need. And the people you love can feel good and have a peace of mind knowing you're well cared for.
Schedule a tour at blclacrosse.org.
My name is Lori. I'd love it if you come see me at Benedictine Living Community La Crosse.
Brad Schimmel let thousands of rape kits sit untested for years.
While rapists walked free and victims waited for justice.
Take it from a sheriff.
A sheriff.
A cop. Brad Schimmel's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
In your consumer news, multiple cryptocurrencies shot up in value Sunday after President Trump made an announcement. Meanwhile, Krispy Kreme offering a sweet deal this week for Mardi Gras. CBS's Matt Piper has the latest business news from New York.
The value of Bitcoin and several other cryptocurrencies shot up Sunday after President Trump posted on social media that his digital asset working group is moving forward on a crypto strategic reserve. The president repeated his pledge to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the world while listing Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and Cardano as under consideration for the reserve. This Oscars weekend, Captain America: Brave New World continued to soar atop the domestic box office for the third weekend in a row, bringing in $15 million. Last Breath, the true story of a 2012 diving accident, took second with close to $8 million. Horror flick The Monkey was third, earning more than $6 million. And let the good times roll at Krispy Kreme. Tomorrow, customers who come in wearing Mardi Gras beads can get a free original glazed donut. The deal is limited to only one donut per person with no purchase necessary.
Coming up, it has been the worst flu season in over a decade. See how it could have lasting impacts when we come back. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street this afternoon. Stay with us. We're back after this.
When you have a drain backup, you need help fast. From slow drains to clogged mains, we solve it all. Maxwell White has been solving sewer, septic, and drain issues in the La Crosse Coulee region for more than 30 years. Fast, reliable, and professional. Call or book online today.
Tax refund season is here, and Wesco on Sparta is making it more fun than ever. Dreaming of a brand new sectional or that comfy bed you've been eyeing? Now's the time to treat yourself. Save 20% all month long on furniture and bedding, just in time to make your home the talk of the group chat. Have fun with your tax refund and make your space shine with Wesco and Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
I know Brad Schimmel. He has always focused on getting justice for victims of sexual assault. The Sexual Assault Kit Initiative, Brad cleared that backlog. It's a completely false attack on him. His opponents, I think, have to change the narrative to redirect the focus away when she routinely gives light sentences to child predators. That is not what we need on the Supreme Court in Wisconsin.
Slow or clogged sink, toilet, or main drain? Maxwell White can help. Ask about our $99 mainline drain opening special. Includes a free camera inspection. Address the root problem now to avoid costly repairs or future damage. Call or book online today.
It's officially cozy season.
You're the coolest.
Let's go!
You've set quite a vibe here.
That's how we roll.
Got the Drew Barrymore show. Got the Drew Barrymore show. This is the best interview I've ever done.
Yes! Can I do that? How fun is this? Oh. You won't want to miss it.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
In your medical news, the worst flu season in 15 years is raising serious concerns for children. Doctors are warning the severe outbreak could trigger life-threatening brain complications. The CDC reports 86 kids have died from flu this winter, with at least 9 experiencing brain complications. This comes as the Trump administration canceled a meeting to plan next year's flu vaccine without explanation. There are still some big racial disparities when it comes to hunger among U.S. families. A study published in JAMA Network showed during the pandemic, when government food assistance rose, food insecurity decreased among white Americans, but it didn't change significantly for Hispanic, Asian, or Black families. Since the pandemic, food insecurity has risen for all groups. And women of color tend to pay more for maternity care than white women. A study by the University of Maryland said there are disparities in the out-of-pocket costs for women with private insurance. The data shows Black women paid an average of 74% more, Hispanic women paid 51% more, and Asian women paid 4% more. As we head to break, we'll take a live look from City Cam 8. Nicole is in next with a look at our forecast.
Brad Schimmel wants to take us back to an abortion ban from 1849, back to a ban with no exceptions, not for rape or even health of the mother. Brad Schimmel, too extreme for women, too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Sleep your best sleep on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express. And right now, pay no interest for 5 years. Plus, get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Sleep first class on a Beautyrest Black mattress from Home Sleep Express.
If you're frustrated with occasional bloating or gas, your body's giving you signs. It's time to try Align. Align probiotic was specifically designed by gastroenterologists to help relieve your occasional bloating and gas. When you feel the signs, it's time to try Align.
That grimy film on your teeth.
Dr. G?
It's actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Crest Pro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects all day.
It stops cavities before they start.
Crest. The most important value of our law firm is our commitment to our clients.
Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben had a game plan from the start.
They answered all my questions in plain English. They made complicated law very easy to understand.
They were responsive. They called me back right away.
I would highly recommend Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben.
I would recommend Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben to anybody. Absolutely recommend them.
Call Schwebel, Getz, and Sieben or go to schwebel.com for a free consultation.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 10% off Area Rug sale prices. Choose from many different shapes, sizes, and patterns with Area Rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 10% off Area Rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
Brad Schimmel let thousands of rape kits sit untested for years,
while rapists walked free and victims waited for justice.
Take it from a sheriff.
A sheriff.
A cop. Brad Schimmel's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Well, we have 2 alert days ahead of us going into the middle portion of this week, starting tomorrow afternoon and lasting through Wednesday evening. Now, tomorrow we're going to see more of a risk for heavy rain, but by Wednesday, heavy snow and very strong winds enter into the forecast, affecting the entirety of our area. So let's take a look at it a little bit more in detail. Here's what we're expecting tomorrow. Scattered morning rain going throughout the morning hours, starting tonight and lasting through the late morning, then becoming more widespread as we head into the evening and into your late afternoon hours. Around 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain is expected across the area. However, some areas south of I-90 could be exceeding that 1 inch mark. And keep in mind, the ground is still frozen right now, so it's going to have very little ability to be able to absorb any water at all, let alone over 1 inch of rainfall. Excessive runoff could be a possibility, and definitely something that you're going to want to be aware of if you're close to any of those smaller river valleys across the area. Otherwise, as we move into Wednesday, then our main concern is turning to the snowfall. Cooler air funnels in behind the system moving through Tuesday nights. That's going to make that rain transition to more snow, giving some very heavy snow rates throughout the early morning hours of Wednesday. 3 to 8 inches is possible across the area, but we'll be able to see where that heavy snow band sets up in a little bit. Strong wind gusts will be associated with the same time that a lot of that snow is falling, so reduced visibilities is going to be a very real concern whiteout conditions will be possible, especially in those locations that are seeing that heavy snow rate. So now that we have all the details, let's take a look at how we're expecting this to play out. We saw that light band of rain moving through the area. It's going to continue to move off to the north, possibly areas north of I-94 picking up a couple sprinkles. Otherwise, we'll continue to see cloud coverage moving in tonight, and then some more widespread to scattered showers moving in overnight. This will give us just a taste of what's to come and kind of moves out of the area, giving us possibly the chance for some isolated to scattered showers in the morning. However, it's looking likely that we'll get a little bit of a break through the morning hours. Still going to be cloudy out there. Southerly flow bringing in some warm air ahead of it, but those temperatures start to fall off pretty quickly after this rain moves in. Widespread areas of moderate to heavy rainfall moving in. Here we are around 4 p.m., eventually getting across the entirety of the area later into the evening. That's where we're going to see those heavy rain rates where some locations, especially near and south of I-90, could be getting over 1 inch of rainfall. After that, we'll have that low pressure system that's bringing all of this moisture moving off into our east, and then we'll be on the back end of its circulation. So it's going to be bringing a northerly flow back in, cooling our temperatures off pretty fast and really promoting this transition from rain to snow. Where we see that transition first starting tomorrow night is where we're going to see that heaviest band of snow, mainly between Rochester and Eau Claire, but by the later evening hours and overnight, everybody will be under that snow, and that should last through most of the day Wednesday. Still, when you're waking up in the morning Wednesday, snow will be falling across most of the area, and that'll continue throughout the afternoon hours, letting up a little bit by the evening, but then we'll have a fairly dry Thursday ahead of us. So here's our snow amounts that we're guessing so far. 48 inches possible in that heavy band, again, mainly for closer to Rochester and Eau Claire, getting around 3 to 6 for most of the rest of the area, and then 2 to 4 for some of our more southern counties. The snow amounts really aren't going to be our biggest concern. It's going to start kind of wet and heavy, so it'll take a little bit for this to start accumulating overnight. But the biggest portion, or the biggest concern that we have, is going to be these gusts. We're seeing wind gusts possibly getting upwards of 50 miles an hour already by your Wednesday morning commute. That's going to be when that heaviest snow is falling down as well. So blizzard-like conditions will definitely be a possibility for some of the more western areas of our viewing area, mainly west of the Mississippi. Otherwise, we'll have normal, or at least close to normal temperatures finishing out our week, but we will have a little bit of a warm-up coming next week, so I really doubt this snow will have much of a life on the ground. It should be gone by at least next week.
Okay, so just a little bit to welcome
another
March
taste
in,
of winter,
right?
yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you, Nicole. Still to come for us, an uncrewed U.S. spacecraft officially landing on the moon. What the team behind this achievement is planning to do with it next when we come back.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
Working here at Park Bank, I like that we are able to help customers not with just one thing. We can help them from deposits to opening accounts to debit cards, mobile app, loans. It's just nice to be able to help them with everything that they need help with.
I know Brad Schimmel. He has always focused on getting justice for victims of sexual assault. The Sexual Assault Kit Initiative, Brad cleared that backlog. It's a completely false attack on him. His opponents, I think, have to change the narrative to redirect the focus away when she routinely gives light sentences to child predators. That is not what we need on the Supreme Court in Wisconsin.
Protect yourself from the harsh sun with Sonesta retractable awnings and solar screens from Asher Lasting Exteriors. With over 150 fabrics to choose from and the largest sizes available, you can create shade to match your home and style. Use promo code 15 and receive up to 20% off your entire project, plus no money down, no payments, and no interest for up to 12 months. Connect with the Asher team today and request a free, no-obligation consultation at goasher.com or call us at 888-GO-ASHER.
Park Bank is working in your best interest, and we have something interesting for you.
There's a lot of interest in our money market accounts at 2.01% APY.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank, member FDIC.
Are you thinking of building or remodeling? With on-site designers and many different styles to choose from, Beyer Cabinets will help make your dream a reality. From kitchens to baths, mantles, and laundry rooms, if you can dream it, we can build it. Stop into Beyer Cabinets today.
Welcome back. A historic moment for private space exploration. An uncrewed spacecraft successfully landing on the moon's surface. Texas-based Firefly Aerospace becomes just the second private company to achieve a lunar landing. The Blue Ghost lander captured stunning images during its approach. You see them here, sparking celebration among mission control. During its 14-day mission, Blue Ghost will collect data and samples before powering down on the lunar surface. And Nicole's back with a final weather check after the break.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The fact that Brad Schimmel supports the 1849 law terrifies me. When I was pregnant, I had complications, but because of the ban, doctors couldn't help me. Brad Schimmel has no idea what it's like to lay in a hospital bed, pregnant and dying. The 1849 law that Brad Schimmel supports almost killed me. Brad Schimmel is too extreme for the Supreme Court.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Come to the 27th Annual Early Bird Home Show. Lowest prices of the year.
Windows, doors, patio doors, lowest price of the year.
Bath remodels, kitchen remodels, lowest prices of the year.
Pergolas, decks, or sunrooms, lowest price of the year.
Siding, trim, or gutters, lowest prices of the year.
27th Annual Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store, 524 Copen Avenue, La Crosse. TheBoardStoreOnline.com or call 608-782-8877.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
All right, 2 alert days coming up Tuesday and Wednesday. Heavy rain on Tuesday and then some heavy snow and strong winds on Wednesday. So definitely going to want to be staying updated with the forecast. We'll push all the updates, especially on social media.
All right, we'll be watching. Thank you, Nicole, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here tonight.